Alcohol has been my best friend for years. I saw this comment on one of my blog posts the other day and I thought, you know what? I really need to talk about that because this thought comes up for a lot of people. And perhaps you personally don't articulate it in those exact same terms, but for many of us, there is that feeling of having a relationship with alcohol that somehow is always there for you. Or as the memes say, if all else fails, there's wine. Or whoever said diamonds were a girl's best friend clearly never had wine. So there's like that sense that through thick and thin, when other people come and go or let you down, you can rely on alcohol to have your back. But of course, you don't need me to point out that alcohol doesn't really care about you. It doesn't have your back. Alcohol is not your friend. But a friend is someone who supports you, who wants the best for you, who you can rely on and trust. Alcohol is just a liquid and a chemical substance. It cannot be your friend in the same way that like a glass of water or a banana can't be your friend. But even if we were, for the sake of argument, going to project some kind of personality onto alcohol and think about what kind of friend it could be in theory, then there's no way it would qualify for best friend material. Alcohol would be an absolutely terrible friend. Just think of all the times when you've turned to wine for comfort and reassurance at the end of the day, and in return it's left you feeling anxious, depressed, hungover, and unable to sleep at 4 a.m. Think of the times when alcohol convinced you that you were so funny or such a great dancer or so good to be around and then left you cringing afterwards. And what about those times when alcohol robbed you of your memories or the ability to show up for the people you care about? If any of my real life friends behaved that way and did those things, then I would be quickly reevaluating our friendship. And I know you would too. Because unless you've got some really weird, like twisted definition of friendship, I think most of us can agree that that just isn't a good way to treat people. And look, I know this all sounds so obvious when I say it like this, when I break it down like this. Obviously, alcohol isn't a friend. But it is so easy to slip into telling ourselves stuff like that about alcohol without really questioning it. Like, I used to feel that alcohol, or specifically white wine, was the one constant in my life during times of uncertainty and times of stress or chaos. Like, if nothing else, there was wine, I had me and my bottles. And this is how people end up believing that alcohol is helping them manage their stress, despite all the evidence in their life pointing to the fact that actually alcohol is making that stress a lot worse. So maybe there's something else that you often think or say to yourself about alcohol without really stopping to pause and just question it. So yeah, just notice how often you're positioning alcohol as something in your mind, something that's good, something that you've got to tear yourself away from. And if you've been thinking of alcohol as a friend, as a comfort and a crutch that you come back to, that you can rest on and lean on, here's what you can do. Just start questioning that relationship. And remember that how you feel right now won't be how you feel forever. Because to begin with, any change is a big deal. You have spent a lot of time with alcohol, thinking about it, worrying about it, buying it, managing it. You're in a relationship, right? You've done a lot of things together. But I suspect that at some point you've had a real life friendship that came to an end. Perhaps you started to realize that this person wasn't quite who you thought they were, or you saw a side of them that you didn't like. It feels like such a big thing in the moment to end that relationship, to end that friendship. But once some time has passed and you look back, often you see it was for the best. Perhaps you've got some great friends in your life now that you would never have met or struck up a friendship with if you just stayed as you were, making do with the friendship that wasn't really working for you and wasn't caring about you. We grow and change and move on all the time. And I suspect that if you've got to this point in the video, then you might have outgrown alcohol or you're on the verge of it. And perhaps it's time to go and make friends with alcohol-free living, because that really is a best friend you can rely on. It truly does have your back. Let me know if this resonates with you. Please scroll down and leave me a note in the comments. Let me know what your friendship status is like with alcohol, or if you related to any of those memes. And yeah, I'm wishing you a very happy and hangover-free week ahead.